enhance your look, enjoy your life. GeorgiaPlastic.com.
Hey, good morning everyone. We're back live today with Dr. Park doing a Brazilian butt lift. Everybody's favorite BBL. I think that's what we're doing, right? I think that's what she signed up for. So we do have a pretty slim patient today, and Dr. Park is doing 360 lipo on her. We've already targeted her abdomen, given her some nice abs, nice tight tummy. Now he's targeting her back area, sculpting out her waist, giving her a nice small waist, wet waist. So again, this is a pretty slender patient, so we're doing giving her a nice little perky booty. As always, let us know if you have any questions. We'll be glad to answer them. He's doing lots of sculpting on that waist. Yes, this is a Brazilian butt lift. We're doing liposuction, 360 lipo, and then we're going to transfer the fat to the butt and the hips. So a tummy tuck does range depending on what type of tummy tuck you're interested in having, or what type of tummy tuck you essentially need. We have a mini tummy tuck for a smaller patient who just has a little extra fat and skin in the lower abdomen. We have, of course, the standard or traditional tummy tuck. That's for your average patient who has some excess skin all around the abdomen. We also do a fleur-de-lis for patients who have experienced massive weight loss. So that can range anywhere from about $5,000 to $12,000 depending on how many areas of lipo you're combining, what type of tummy tuck you need. Those kinds of things kind of go into factoring that cost. Dr. Park is just working hard, sculpting out her body. So you really shouldn't be concerned with scarring. As far as like scar tissue, of course we are causing some trauma to the body, so you will have scar tissue. But that's nothing to necessarily be concerned of. Even if you had something like a C-section or any other procedure, essentially you're going to have some type of scar tissue in the body, but it doesn't do anything to you. As long as you go to somebody who's qualified to do it, and since you've had your breast done with Dr. Coro, I'm sure you know that he's a really amazing surgeon. So if you go to somebody who's qualified, then you shouldn't have to worry about any lumpiness, any bumpiness, or anything like that. So it is permanent to an extent, because the fat cells that we are removing, they don't necessarily come back. But if you don't take care of your results, you eat badly, you don't work out, then you will gain weight in those areas. You'll create new fat cells. So yes and no. Yeah, we do. So we have a lot of non-invasive procedures. I'm going to type in at Amachi Med Spa if you want to visit their page. We offer cool sculpting, M-Sculpt, Thermi-Smooth, skin tightening. So a bunch of different procedures that are non-invasive at Amachi. So a lot of non-invasive treatments over there. So if you're looking for something, if you're wanting like lipo-abdominoplasty, which is liposuction with the tummy tuck, but you don't want to have surgery, but you still want to lose that fat and tighten that skin, they offer Thermi-Smooth, which is a skin tightening procedure. And cool sculpting, and that helps to tighten and melt that fat. He's doing liposuction. This is a Brazilian butt lift, but this is the liposuction part of the procedure. So for a tummy tuck or lipo-abdominoplasty, we do recommend staying out of work for about 2 weeks after. So after about 2 weeks, you should be good to go. But of course, everybody's healing time is different. Everybody's body's different. So whenever you're coming in for your follow-up appointments and stuff, we'll be able to decide if and when you're ready. So he's taking a lot of time on that waist to make sure that she has a nice sculpted, tight waistline. Again, this is a pretty slender patient, so she doesn't have a whole lot of fat. But whatever fat she does have, we are going to suck it out. So just because you are a smaller patient doesn't necessarily mean that you're not a candidate for a Brazilian butt lift. And even if we don't have enough fat to come out of you and put into your butt, we do have alternate options for you. So no matter what, we can get you a booty. and suck out some fat and put it in there. Butt implants are a very safe option. There's no concern with butt implants, especially when they're placed correctly. We have Renuva, we have Sculptra, which is like a dermal filler. And Renuva is kind of like fat. Well, it is fat. Donated fat. Hey, good morning. So right now, Dr. Park is targeting that bra roll, the very pesky bra roll. This is an area that's really difficult to target in the gym. So why not have it sucked out? Hey. Hey, good morning. So our Brazilian butt lift packages typically range from about 10 to 15,000, and those include things like your anesthesia, your OR cost, obviously your areas of liposuction, meds, post-op care, post-op lymphatic massages, all of those things to ensure that you have a really awesome result and a really awesome recovery process. So that package typically ranges from about 10 to 15,000. And of course, our excellent plastic surgeons. All of our plastic surgeons are specially trained, and they're actual surgeons, not any other specialty. Plastic surgeons. So we do not offer any sort of tattoo removal. We do have lasers at our spa, Amachi Med Spa, but they don't do tattoo removal. So unfortunately, we can't help you with that. We do laser hair removal though, or spatter vein removal. But we don't offer tattoo removal yet. I understand. I totally understand. But we definitely encourage you to take your time whenever you're thinking about having a cosmetic procedure. Just take your time, save up your money, look into Alphion and Care Credit, which are financing options that can kind of help you pay your surgery in the future, like in smaller payments rather than having that big lump sum. But don't go cheap. Like, don't decide, well, I really want something, but I just don't have the money. Let me just go somewhere and just go anywhere. It's not a good idea. It's going to cost you more in the long run, having to reverse things and take care of things that need to be fixed rather than spending the money up front and choosing the right provider to begin with. Okay, you're not too far away from us. If you know where Atlanta, Georgia is, where the Super Bowl just happened, we're located right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. We do offer virtual consultations where you can meet with your provider, either one of our plastic surgeons or our physician assistant via Skype. And then just come on in for your actual procedure. You can do all your labs and everything where you're located. Yeah. We do see a lot of revision procedures, people who've gone other places and, weren't satisfied with their results or had some complications, maybe some loose skin, had other issues, and are coming here to get things fixed. You're still going to be paying, so might as well pay it up front. Save yourself some time, some money. Yeah, she is asleep. She's under general anesthesia. Dr. Park is going ham on that waist, bringing it all the way down. No, I don't think that that would make any sense. We can do lipo on your legs, but cutting off the skin wouldn't be necessary just to remove tattoos. I would definitely recommend that you do some research and find a place locally that can remove your tattoos with like a laser. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can do a Brazilian butt lift awake, but we do a pretty aggressive amount of liposuction, so we do prefer to put our patients to sleep, but it is possible to do a Brazilian butt lift awake. Or even just lipo if you're just strictly wanting lipo. So people call it 360 lipo just because it's targeting your body all the way around. So like your abdomen, your waist, and your back. So they say 360 lipo. It is a little nickname given to it. And doing it all the way around really enhances your results with the Brazilian butt lift because, you know, having nice curves is not just about having a big butt. Having nice curves isn't just about having a big butt or big hips. It's about having a nice curvy waist, a nice slim waist, nice flat stomach, and then enhancing the butt, projection, shape, and the hips. And making sure everything is nicely feathered out into the thighs. Everything matches. So liposuction is typically about $1,500 per area. Yeah, and the back you could say like your bra roll and your posterior waistline. So you could say that's 2. Okay, I don't know who that is, but definitely do your research. Maybe visit Real Self. Real Self has really good reviews on different doctors and other patients' experience with them. So after Brazilian butt lift, typically after about a week, so taking a week off of work, so let's say you're having a procedure on a Thursday like this, she should be able to return to work not next Thursday, but that Monday. Probably take like a long weekend. But you won't be able to lay or sit on your butt because we just scrubbed the fat there. So in order to preserve those fat cells and make sure that they stick and you get the booty in shape and size that you want, we don't want you to lay on your butt. You can't sleep on your back or anything. But we do give you a BBL pillow, which comes in your BBL package. And that helps you to kind of sit down sometimes and watch TV. And maybe if you're driving or you're going to work, you can utilize that BBL pillow to avoid putting any pressure on your butt or your hips. But in general, you want to minimize the amount of sitting that you do, period. Yeah, so it does depend on your BMI, like how big you are, how much excess fat you have, because at that point it would take us longer, of course, to suck out fat from somebody who's, let's say, 190 in comparison to somebody who's 120. So that's more OR time, that's more of the anesthesia provider's time, more of our surgeon, your nurse, your surgical tech, all those people that are there in your procedure to take care of you. That's more of everybody's time, so that cost would rise with the longer it takes to complete your procedure. But we're pretty good at estimating about how much time is going to be for each person. So whenever you come in for your consultation, you'll get a quote with all of that information and be able to review it and decide whether or not you want to book surgery. Alright, you guys done? Alrighty. So right now, our amazing surgical tech is going to be filtering out that fat, taking away any of the blood, and leave us with the good stuff. Stuff that she wants in her booty. It depends on how much fat you have and how long it'll take to suck it out. But a Brazilian butt lift typically can range anywhere from about 4 to 6 hours. So Dr. Park will be injecting Exparel. Exparel is a pain numbing medicine that we inject into the patient to help manage their post-op pain. It essentially just time releases numbing medicine into the body for the first 3 days post-op, and those first 3 days are your most difficult days. So if you're very concerned about pain, that's something that we do to manage the pain, along with obviously prescribing you some pain management meds. Absolutely, you can combine it does depend on you and your BMI, your health, and all those things factor in, but you can have like a skin removal procedure like a tummy tuck with the Brazilian butt lift, or like let's say a back lift with the BBL. If you want the excess skin taken off your back, that's a procedure that can be combined. It's like a mommy makeover. Yeah. Asking awesome questions. So right now she is drawing out that Exparel. This is helping with the pain management post-op. So she'll wake up in some discomfort, but this is going to slowly numb the areas up and make her feel a lot better. A lot of people who get Exparel don't need to take as many post-op pain meds. So if you're somebody who's concerned with narcotic abuse or maybe constipation that can come with taking a lot of meds, this is something that can help with that. So please stay tuned to see her booty post-op. Thank you all so much for joining us. Dr. Park is just going to finish up putting Exparel in her back. And then we'll be done. We'll inject the fat into her booty and we'll be done. We shall see you guys later. Bye, everyone.
Enhance your look, enjoy your life.